Talk about what you gained out of that performance the other day. 10 for 10 and ran for a touchdown and just a good showing.
I mean, I think everybody gained, like the younger kids who were playing. I think they gained confidence in this, not only themselves but the system, and that's a huge part of the game. I mean, if you don't trust the system, there's no reason to even be out there, really. Because if you don't trust it, there's nothing. Like, it's not going to work. Whether you're right or you're wrong, whatever you think, you're right.
Did it feel like they had gained trust in you as well?
I think they're a little bit more comfortable, at least the veteran line, because they know I know what I'm doing, and I think slowly, over time, they're starting to trust me.
What did it mean for you to get those reps with the first team?
It meant a lot, but I mean, no matter how good we did as a unit, you know, we never can be satisfied. We always gotta keep working, because that wasn't. I mean, they were a great team, but you know, we got SEC 6 straight this next couple of weeks.
Was there a difference in speed that you could see with that first team than what you usually work with?
I mean, no. As long as you know what you're doing, it's really not that much of a difference. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, everything's going to seem fast to you. So I'm well coached by Longo, and Jordan helps me a lot. So the faster I can pick it up, the more poised I'll be in, and the more comfortable I get.
You talked earlier in the year about how you've never been a backup before, that kind of thing. What has it been like, you know, going through weeks where you practice but then you don't play and that kind of thing?
I mean, it's humbling, but at the same time, it makes me want it even more. You know, I try to come out with energy, and I think I do each and every practice, and stay focused in every single play. No matter if Jordan's in, I'm still taking reps in my mind, going through the progressions, doing all that, and you know, that's all comes into the memory, and then so when it's my time up, it's not going to be much of a difference because I'm seeing the same exact stuff he's seeing.
For that 61-yard touchdown, will you walk us through your decision-making every step of the way?
I forgot what play. I think it was, I'm reading tandem, so they didn't have a backer. The end was buried into the line, so I was really just making sure that backer wasn't there, and he got buried a little bit. Not too much, but I felt like I could beat him, and I had good blocking on the outside from DeMarcus Lodge. And then after that, it was just lying back on my training. So.
How did you assess your play, yourself? I know Longo said he was real happy with your decision-making and your execution, but what did you think?
I felt like it could have been a lot better. I mean, there's always room for improvement. I'm not like overly happy about. Like, I'm happy that I did good, but it's not something I'm satisfied about, something I can stop working for. So I think I can still be faster in my reads, almost like becomes instinct. So not so much thinking that way, that, you know, I'll be more comfortable, and I'll be able to tell the guys what to do, because they're going to trust me and they're going to listen. So that all ties into one.
Obviously, there's a difference between playing in 4 games and playing in 5 for you.
Yeah.
Assuming Jordan stays healthy, are you hoping to redshirt, or do you?
As of right now, yes. I mean, it's a win-win situation right now. So, I mean, you know, I hope Jordan stays healthy, and I hope he gets to go to the NFL. I hope nothing but the best for Jordan. But, you know, if whatever happens, and, you know, that's really that.
Jordan said on Saturday he told you before you went in, like, you know, this will be your program soon, kind of be patient. I know it probably doesn't make it any easier to be patient, but what did that, I guess, mean to you in the moment, and what's that relationship been like?
I mean, we hang out quite a bit. I mean, not so much, but we're close. You know, he trusts me with what I say, because, you know, I know a few things he doesn't. He knows a lot of things that I don't. So, I mean, we just, like I said before, we just feed off of each other. And, you know, really we work as a team rather than against each other, unless it's like we're good and skelly, and then we're trying to see who has a higher percentage in the end. But everything's it's a friendly competition, I guess. But off the field, it's, you know, brotherly love and stuff like that.
Another thing Longo said yesterday was that he's been really impressed by your intelligence, but it wasn't something that people said like was a detriment, but also wasn't something when you were being recruited that they brought up right away. Why do you think?
I mean, it's because I was in a spread offense, so a lot of coaches really didn't think that I know how to read a defense. But I mean, the coaches that I had my senior year, I mean, I knew a little bit about defensive and fronts, like at Oaks Christian, and then I transferred to Long Beach Poly. Then I had all these NFL coaches, and that really like boosted my IQ a lot. So I mean, those guys like that year that I did at Poly gave me a huge advantage in college because I knew how to change the protection and like when to look for that, and just reading coverages and then knowing what my progression is depending on that coverage. So I mean it sounds like very complex, but once you like get the hang of it, it becomes fluent and becomes easier. So
Matt, a lot of people, Ole Miss people compare your body language and your attitude to Chad Kelly, Swag Kelly. What's that mean to you?
I mean, I really can't say anything yet because I haven't really done anything. But I mean, I know that is a big. I'm just happy that my name's being even mentioned with Chad Kelly. He was a great quarterback and working for that spot against the Broncos. So I mean, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.